Welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute awesome package that comprises brand news, brand and focus, industry conversation, all in the mix, encompassing thorough and in-depth analysis aimed at promoting the brand idea. I am Oluwabukola Omoni. Stay tuned.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
We kick off Marketing Edge on TV with brand news, where we bring you the latest development around brands and on the field of marketing and advertising in Nigeria and around the world. Now on brand news. Ronan Redmond, a leading expert working in the Nigeria advertising sector and the commercial director, chief revenue officer of TVC Communications, has commended the announcement from the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ACON, of his intention to establish two committees to promote Nigeria as a brand and evaluate the true worth of the country's advertising market. Redmond expressed his pleasure over ACON's move to establish the GDP Multiplier Committee, whose goal is geared towards determining the industry spending, its contribution to GDP, and the multiplier effect, as well as the impact of advertising spend to the wider Nigeria economy. According to him, it is only when the true estimate of the multiplier effect is established that the Nigeria advertising industry will really convince policymakers as to the importance of a robust and healthy advertising sector worthy of continued support and investment. Despite the huge buzz created around digital penetration and transformation in Nigeria, latest statistics emanating from the Nigerian Communications Commission has revealed that 60.3% of subscribers in the country are still on 2G, while 61.9 million, representing 28.07% of the 220.7 million telecom subscribers, are on the 4G network. The data, according to NCC, was captured recently in August 2023. The Commission, while making a comparative analysis between the previous year and 2023, said this represents an increase of 3.91% to 53.3 million subscribers, representing 24.16% recorded in July 2023. The telecom industry umpire, in its report, indicated that 10.78% of subscribers are also still on the 3G network, which was launched in Nigeria in 2007, disclosing that 3G ushered in the use of video calls and had higher data transfer, operating at a speed of up to 2 megabytes per second, with increased bandwidth compared to the 2G network. As the world continues to strive for survival under the prevailing harsh economy, a recent report from the World Bank Africa's Pulse has predicted that Nigeria's economy will grow at a slow pace of 2.9% in 2023. The global financial body said this is fueled by lower international prices and currency pressures affecting oil and non-oil activity. It also added that economic growth in sub-Saharan Africa is forecast to decelerate to 2.5% in 2023 from 3.6% in 2022, where South Africa's GDP is expected to only grow by 0.5% in 2023 as energy and transportation bottlenecks continue to bite harder. Expressing dissatisfaction over the devastating economic outcome, Andrew Debalin, World Bank chief economist for Africa, lamented that the continent's economic outlook remains bleak amid an elusive growth recovery and warned that to avert a lost decade, Africa must urgently achieve stability, increase growth, and create jobs. Global content marketing revenue as of 2022 stood at an impressive $63 billion. However, industry experts project an even more remarkable growth trajectory, with the revenue expected to soar to $107 billion by 2026. This is according to data recently compiled by Web Acquisition. In 2023, nearly half of marketers across the globe expressed their intent to boost budgets dedicated to content marketing initiatives. Remarkably, an outstanding 80% of marketers reported that their current content strategies were highly successful, further affirming the effectiveness of this approach. Social media giant Meta Platforms is set to put a smile on the faces of advertisers with its latest generative artificial intelligence tools, which is poised to assist advertisers in enhancing content creation. The global social platform revealed that the tool has the capability to create content like image backgrounds and variations of written text for all advertisers. Yahoo Finance, in its report, said the tool will be rolled out next year and that the rollout marks the Facebook and Instagram's owners' first foray into bundling generative AI technology into its products. That was brand news. Next is Branding Focus, just after the break.
Where is Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Glow! Where Glow now?
I dare here.
Glow, don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow berekete 10x. Now he might they take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you they enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we not join Glow berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow.
Please save now Glow we dey fine. Now Glow we dey go.
Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Number 1001 reason to love Golden Penny pasta. It is rich in protein. And number 1002, it contains fiber. Number 1003, it tastes great.
Mommy,
Does it end? No, my darling, it doesn't. So you see, beyond the taste, there are so many reasons for you to love your Golden Penny pasta.
Golden Penny Pasta is a great meal for you and your family, giving you a delicious taste with great nutrients. So go ahead, enjoy Golden Penny Pasta and find more reasons to love it.
reason 1004. It slopes.
Golden Penny Pasta. Great taste, good nutrition.
Oh, the only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. Bana bata lokaci a wurin wanki. Viva mafi inganci. Ito da sakwa hirin netin yo mere Viva, chiri Viva. Maswakoko atowo renu lo Viva. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Obuliche, Viva. Opero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Obuliche, Viva. Opero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Obuliche, Viva. I love my Viva forever.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Now on Branding Focus. The year 2023 is speeding on the final lap, and much of the global market's gains have been driven by big tech. For instance, Alphabet, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla shares have risen 48, 32, 184, and 100% respectively, with the rest of the market flocking to big tech. However, while these big tech companies are playing leading and strategic roles in the S&P 500, Coca-Cola, though down 9% year to date on the global stock market, maintains a compelling status. According to Statista, Coca-Cola has a global brand value of over $89 billion and has invested over $4 billion in advertising spending in recent years. This investment has continued to bolster its valuation appeal in all marketing ramifications. What's more, Coca-Cola, with dozens of billion-dollar brands on its stable and a global distribution network that reaches billions of customers daily, provides drinks for many of the world's biggest quick-service restaurant chains. Put simply, this established position has major business partner to restaurants, grocery stores, and convenience stores around the world means that Coca-Cola is a cornerstone to many businesses' sales and profitability. As a result, many businesses around the world depend on Coca-Cola to sell high volumes of high-margin beverages with the unrelenting consistencies their customers demand. In fact, businesses need Coca-Cola virtually in every type of economy. Also, Coca-Cola HBC, a strategic bottling partner of the Coca-Cola Company, bottles and sells beverages exclusively in 29 markets. It also partners with other beverage businesses such as Monster Energy, Earthington, Brown-Forman, and Campari to sell their products. Coca-Cola HBC creates value for all its stakeholders by supporting the socio-economic development of the societies in which it operates and believes that building a more positive environmental impact is integral to the future growth of the company. At the global stock market, Coca-Cola stock is about half as volatile as the overall market. It has a low beta because the market simply has a higher degree of confidence in Coca-Cola's durability compared to many other stocks. So its stock has become a very attractive investment relative to the perceived underlying risk. Coca-Cola's scaled distribution and strong marketing mix, combined with its cornerstone status and low level of volatility compared to the S&P 500, makes it an exceptionally compelling global brand. Glad to have you back. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have discussions with industry thought leaders who have distinguished themselves in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. This week, we'll be concluding our conversation with Buki Oshunkeye just after the break.
Take it from me, the mind-blowing way to do things is the Glow LTE advanced way. When you stream, it's like you're in the drama itself. When you make calls, you reach where others can't. Coffee! Doing business is like running Wall Street from your street. And when you play,
I did beat the guy. We'll see about that.
It's like traveling the world without moving an inch.
Is that Toby in your room?
You can download in the blink of an eye in 4K.
Go.
And when you go for your dreams, it's like running with the strength of 3 nations behind you.
Glow LTE Advanced, the power of 3 data networks in one. Get a Glow SIM or dial *301#.
Every day brings memories that shows us the whole story. I believe and I dare to dream. Where special love sends laughter in the air. Nutri-Milk, I'm a drink away from making memories. Nutri-Milk, all good things in just one drink. Nutri-Milk, everybody say share Nutri-Milk, share love. Share Nutri-Milk, share love. Share Nutri-Milk, share love.
I like to wait, I like to wait.
Yes, the Alert 5 for 5 promo is here again. Now, even more explosive than ever before. Over 90 million naira to be won. You can't afford to miss this season of excitement. To qualify, fund your account with 5,000 naira. Maintain an average account balance of at least 5,000 naira monthly. Make a minimum of 5 transactions monthly on Alert or *945#. And just like that, you could be 1 million naira richer. So, download Alert today or transact without internet on *945# anytime, anywhere. Terms and conditions apply. Wema Bank, with you all the way. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
The year 2023 is coming to an end. What do you see to take shape in, like, what areas do you see to take shape in 2024?
In 2024, you're going to have, I'm telling you, new players in advertising. I'm, you know what, I don't want to be, what's the word, a bearer of bad news or doomsday prophecy.
Okay.
But some advertising agencies, some marketing businesses will not make it in 2024. Anybody who does not jump on technology now, today, right, not yesterday, anyone who doesn't jump on it, they run the risk of finding themselves in an isolated land come 1st of January 2024, right? So let me use even experiential marketers, right, who, traditionally are out there on the field, people who do, the one-on-one marketing, direct marketing. The technology has even touched even their lives, where you can use it to monitor what's going on in the field. You can use technology to capture data and, generally just to harness conversions, right, in the marketplace. If you're not transforming your business into a technology-enabled marketing deliverer, right, in the marketplace, come 1st of January 2024, right, or no, before I even go into that date, understand that whatever you're not doing currently as a company that has been in business for 10 years or 15 years, some young marketer who finished university 2 years ago is currently building a new company to do exactly that. So he's going to wake up with 10 new clients on 1st of January 2024, and then somebody who's been resting on the laurels of their decade-long existence in the industry, right, is going to wake up isolated on the 1st of January simply because they dropped the ball in the most critical time period of our industry.
Okay, great. So aside technology, are there any special trends that you think we might see in 2024?
Aside technology, I think the kind of products that people are building also, the kind of new companies that are being birthed in 2024 are completely different. So traditionally, again, a lot of the advertising agencies serviced traditionally these three companies. They serviced FMCGs, telecoms, and banks, right? And there's only so many telecoms companies, there's only so many banks and so many FMCGs. But the kind of companies that are being birthed now, I go back to, we said aside technology, but the reality is that it's technology-enabled services that are being birthed now. And those guys are going to be increasing their marketing departments in 2024 and beyond, right? So what we need to see is, what I would love to see for marketers is a situation where they know what industries are going to grow in 2024. The agricultural industry, the fintech industry is going to burst out phenomenally, right? Because we had quite a few of them, start up in 2019, 2020, thereabouts. But then those who sort of couldn't find a product market fit, who couldn't scale past 3 years, will definitely shutter. We know that's going to happen. Then those who are going for unicorn status are going to push forward in 2024 and have a need for an increased marketing department. So focus deeply on the new industries that are cropping up now beyond FMCG, telecoms, and banking.
Okay, great. So as a marketing tracking advocate, what would you say is your favorite marketing mantra?
My favorite marketing mantra. It's such a common one, but I'm going to say it anyway, right? There's this thing that we say in generally, in marketing. We say, in God we trust, but everyone else bring data. If you want to tell me to go one direction or the other, you understand, as a marketing professional, what is the data saying? It has to be backed up by data. Our consumers, if you say my consumers or my customers are really shopping in XYZ, or my customers prefer this, there must have been some research done, not necessarily even research, there must have been some monitoring of their activities for you to be able to, make such a statement and want the entire company to follow that strategy. So yes, we trust in God, everyone else, data is king.
Okay, we trust in God, everyone else, data.
Bring data.
Everyone else bring data.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so tell us, what insights can you offer us on your new passion? I know that you used to be a marketing expert, but now you're sort of a math tech.
Yes.
So tell us,
I would say I was fortunate. I was fortunate to have been able to transition successfully from full-blown marketing to now owning, running 3 technology-driven companies. You know, so what insights can I offer? Is that one, majority of the up and coming, the graduates and the young managers there, the young entrants into the workforce are all trying to train in technology, right? Insights is one, data. Again, I'm saying it, anybody who is able to manipulate data, they're the gods of tomorrow, right? The people who are training in data analytics now, the people who are able to tell the data story, tell the data stories. But for me, what I found is that there's a lot more startups now. And the reason that I founded the Tech Leaders Network Africa, the business organization that I spearhead, is because I came into technology from another angle. I didn't attend an accelerator program or one of the other avenues. You have a lot of people who got into it straight from university. I finished university so many years ago. But I needed a community and a network of people like me who want to encourage each other, and at the same time we're bringing others up, other startups up. So we're seeing more community-led organizations. You've got Niger Startups and a whole bunch of other people. I'm also a part of the Women in Tech organization, and I like the camaraderie that we have within the organization. Definitely a ton of startups that are going to be really massive in the next 5 years.
Okay, so tell us, was there a particular event that informed your new passion?
A particular event. So from marketing, from traditional marketing, I first went into product marketing, right? And in product marketing, I was leading. I led quite a few teams in the marketing aspect of the fintech apps and the banking apps that we're building, right? And so, being in meetings and in sessions with with the DevOps guys, the engineers, the tech guys, and I got to see a lot of what's going on in the back end of these apps. And then it suddenly dawned on me that there's an app for everything. Like, we've said that as a joke in the past, but the truth of the matter is that majority of what we do, in our daily lives is now led by some kind of app. You want to buy some new appliance in your household, you're probably going to open an app and check which one of the, the marketplaces or e-commerce websites is the cheapest. You want to find directions somewhere, you're going to open some app. You want to book an appointment at the hospital, they're going to say, go into our app and check. So everything is app-led. And then I just fell in love with the back end of what's going on in the back end to connect all this together. And from there, I sort of segued into product management, into leading teams on, who are building the apps, who are, developing new features on a bi-monthly basis. And I said, you know what? I think I'm not leaving this field. So I literally fell in love with the back end of a lot of apps.
Okay, so how are you controlling the new narrative as a Mat Tech?
The new narrative. Everywhere I go, I hope people are not tired of hearing this yet, but I keep telling people to learn the tools. The tools that we used in advertising and media buying when I left that field behind and I got into, product management, product marketing, and technology. They're completely different, but they're transferable and they're universal, right? So I keep asking people, keep telling the young ones, keep telling people who are just leaving university, right? You have your university degree, but at the same time, we're looking for skilled people. So if you're coming to the table, come with 3, 4, 5 skills and come with the knowledge of 3, 4, 5 tools that we can utilize in the organization. Knowing the tools and knowing how to use data will make you at least the most desirable in the batch before we start filtering out. So my what's the word I'm looking for? Not my prayer, my sermon to people in the field is learn how to use the new tools.
Okay, so just before I let you go, tell us, who is Lady Buki Oshunkaya?
Who am I as Buki Oshunkaya? I think very definitely I'm a passionate person. I'm passionate about my work. I'm passionate about deliverables. I'm very driven. And whatever I sink my teeth into, I tend to see it through to the end. And at the same time, I'm conscious of the fact that the work that I do, I'm immensely blessed. So it is a big part of me to always want to give back. I always want to give back. I always want to share the knowledge and the resources that I gain along the way, and then help others who are also thinking of getting into the startup business, who are thinking of getting into tech, and who are thinking of getting into marketing. That is one thing that I hope that I'm delivering, is helping others as well.
Awesome. It was so nice talking with you. And so you've heard it. There is an app for everything. In God we trust. Everyone else brings data. We have been speaking with MarTech enthusiast Buki Oshunkeye. Join us same time next week for another informative episode. I am Oluwabukola Omoni. Bye for now.